Hey guys, it's your girl Lashes Tony XO. How are you guys doing today? Today's video is if I wasn't a YouTuber, but this is going to be the high-end edition. If you guys haven't seen my drugstore edition, I will link it down below and you guys can check that one out. That one was a lot of fun, but I did get some requests to do the high-end version, so that's what today's video is. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Michelle. We would love to have you join our family here. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button and that notification bell and you'll get notified for all future videos. I do have weekly giveaways on Saturday. I'll link that down below too. It's a series I have on my channel called Shop My Stash, and I do little weekly giveaways. So like I said, if you're new, welcome. Let's get started with this video. I'm really excited. So with my drugstore edition, I just pretty much picked one from each category, but with this one I had to really think about it. And I am a high-end girl, okay? Even before I started my YouTube channel, I never bought drugstore. I really only had high-end. So I was trying to be like real with you guys. I would probably have a lot of high-end stuff. So I picked two high-end products from each category. So a little bit crazy, but I thought it would be fun for you guys to see what my curated collection would look like if I wasn't a YouTuber and I just had high-end products. So let's get started. So for primers, my high-end primer, I was a huge Urban Decay fan, still am. So I decided to go with the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Primer, which looks like this bad boy right here. I love this primer. It does have a thick consistency, and for me it's really nice for filling in my pores. I do have pore issues, mainly around the nose and the cheeks is where I have my large pores. So this really gives a smooth canvas to work with. I like that it is a pump and you can see that it kind of goes up as you use it, which I like about that. I think I would continue using this definitely as a high-end primer. Again, Urban Decay Optical Illusion is definitely a winner. Now I wanted to pick another primer simply because I do like to have a little bit of glow sometimes, and I was either going to pick another another pore filler or a matte. Sometimes I get super oily in my T-zone, but then I was like, yeah, but I'm really into kind of that glotion look. So I decided to go with this. This has been a favorite of mine for a long time. I've repurchased the large size. I've bought the minis before. And this is the Glam Glow Glow Starter in the color Nude Glow. And this is just the one you can get from Sephora, like a Points Perk. But if you've never tried it, it smells so good. It smells like creamsicles, like an orange creamsicle. And that's one thing I love about it. But if you do get the large size of it, it is $50 a tube. Comes in like a tub, and it's $50, so it is pricey. But this is a high-end curated collection. So I would definitely have the Glam Glow Glow Starter. It is one of my favorite kind of illuminating moisturizers, however you want to call it. So I prefer this one over the Becca. I don't know, I just really like the way it feels on my skin. So if you're looking for something moisturizing but gives you a little bit of glow, I highly recommend the Glam Glow Glow Starter. I decided to pick two foundations. So let's go ahead and talk about the one that I've been using for years. Before I started my YouTube channel, I was so much a powder foundation girl, and I used Clinique powder foundation, which I don't own anymore in my collection. But that was probably, I think Clinique was the first brand I ever got into. But the other one was Bare Minerals, and this one is in the matte, but I have purchased the original before as well, and I love this powder foundation. It's one of those things, like, if I'm going to the doctor and I'm in a hurry and I can just, it like blurs your imperfections. It's quick, you know. Back in the day, I did not spend a lot of time on my makeup, you guys. I was like a mom of 3 boys. You can imagine the chaos. Just super busy. Sometimes I even had like a daycare running. Like, I would have like several children I would watch, like friends of mine, family members' kids. So I always had a house full of kids. My husband had 3 kids of his own. I had 3 kids of my own, and so my house was full of children. So I looked for something super fast and easy, and this has just always been a tried and true for me. I just really love how quick it is, but it gives you a really nice coverage, and I've just always repurchased it. That's how much I love it. I mean, like I said, I've been using it since I was in high school, so it's one of those things that I've repurchased so many times, I could not tell you how many times. So I know for sure this one would be in my collection if I wasn't a YouTuber. And if you want to know the color, I have medium beige, but it is like a color I would definitely say I would need a self tan for. It's one of my darker foundations, so it's not something I wear right now just because it is a little dark for me, and right now I'm not self tanning. So yeah, this one is a tried and true. I had to mention it. Alright, but the one that I'm absolutely in love with now, and that I would repurchase over and over and over and over and over again, is actually in my project pan. So this is going to be a little sneak peek of my July update of my project pan. This is the Urban Decay Stay Naked. I am going to repurchase this foundation over and over and over again because this is my new absolute favorite foundation. And as you can tell, I have used the dickens out of this thing. I don't know if you can see it, but I use this on a daily basis. If I'm not using the product that is in my Shop My Stash, this is my go-to foundation, and you can get this on sale sometimes. So when I repurchase this, I'm definitely going to wait till Sephora or Ulta has a sale, and then I'll definitely pick 1 or 2 more up of these because this is the bomb.com. If you have oily or combo skin, this is going to be your best friend, especially for the summertime. This is amazing. It stays on all day. It helps control your oils, and I'm in love with it. I'm in 30 NN for reference. It's the perfect shade match for me when I'm not self-tan. It is just, I'm wearing it today, so if you like my foundation, this is the one that I'm wearing usually. When I do a video, this is what I'm wearing. I am obsessed with this foundation, so had to mention my favorite. And this is the Makeup Forever Full Coverage Camo Concealer, and it is like in a squeezy tube. This was in my last year's project pan, but I didn't finish it, and I'm in the color 6 for reference, which is a little dark for me, but it's not, I mean, it's basically, let me see if I can swatch it. I'm getting really low on this one, so I'm gonna have to squeeze it. Like, if you're looking for a full coverage concealer, this is definitely full coverage. So you see, it's not that like brightening because it is more of like my skin tone. I'm getting real low on this. I think I'm gonna put this in a project pan because I really need to finish it. It is getting old, but this is definitely one that I have. Like, I was looking for something to wipe off, but this is definitely one that I would say I've repurchased the most out of all my concealers. And the crazy thing is, this is like a $35 concealer. I want to say maybe $34, but it's a very expensive concealer, and if I've repurchased it about 5 times in my lifetime, then that's saying that I truly love this foundation. So if you're looking for a full coverage foundation, highly recommend the Makeup Forever Full Cover. It is amazing. So definitely wanted to mention that. Now, one of my not newer, I've had this for a little while, maybe about a year, I would say, but this is the First Aid Beauty Hello Fab concealer, and it's the Bendy Avocado concealer, and it looks like this. This is a great hydrating concealer if you just want like a light coverage concealer. So I picked a full coverage and a light to medium coverage one, and this is just really creamy, and it's just a really good one for, especially if you're like older and you don't want things to kind of sink into your fine lines and wrinkles. I just really like this one. It's just, like I said, it's very creamy, and I'm in the color 1. I can wear 2 as well, but this is 1. So definitely wanted to mention that. Alright, so let's go to powders. For powders, I wanted to pick a pressed powder and a loose powder because, to be honest with you, before I did YouTube, I never bought loose powder. I only bought pressed powder. I have my iced coffee here. I made this morning, and it's so good. If you want to know where you can find these like glass, like off iced coffee jars, I can't speak. I got these and the glass straws and the lids. So they're all 3 separate, but they came from Amazon. So I'll link those down below. And if you want me to do an Amazon haul, let me know. I'm fixing to place another order to Amazon, and I can do a video on that, like all my favorite Amazon stuff. Like I said, like I was saying, for before I started my YouTube channel, I never wore loose powder, ever. I only wore pressed powder, and the main reason was I really had oily skin back in the day. Oily skin. Now my skin is more combo, so I just get oily on my nose or around my nose, and I don't get oily anywhere else. So, but my favorite was Bare Minerals, so had to mention it. Now I have discovered a couple of new ones that I really do like. I like It Cosmetics by Pores. That one is a favorite. Charlotte Tilbury powder is a favorite, but back in the day, Bare Minerals was, I used to buy their lipsticks, their eyeshadows. I mean, pretty much everything I owned was Bare Minerals, so I did want to mention Bare Minerals. So this is just their, like, what is it called? This one is, it just says Bare Minerals Bare Skin Light to Medium Powder, and I just really liked it because I could just throw it in my purse, and when I was shiny, dab it like on the sides of my nose is where I usually get really shiny. Sometimes right here, and I'd be good to go. So I had to mention that. But for loose powder, I wanted to mention this one because honestly, this is one of my favorite loose powders. I do have another favorite, and I'll mention it just in case you're looking for loose powders. I really love the It by Pores loose powder, but my absolute favorite one is definitely the Too Faced Peach Perfect loose powder. This is gonna mattify, but it also just kind of blurs the pores, and it smells so good. I am a huge fan of peaches. I love the way that smells. So all the Too Faced peach products, I know a lot of people don't love, but I absolutely love them. And the powder, out of the whole Too Faced, out of all the Too Faced Peach Perfect, is that what it's called? Peach Perfect things or beauty products, the powder is my absolute favorite. Alright, so for bronzers, alright, I've always repurchased this. I cannot tell you, probably about 10 times I have repurchased this over and over and over again, but it lasts forever. So maybe 10 was an exaggeration. At least I've purchased this at least 5 times, at least 5, but I promise you it's over 5. This is the Laura Geller Baked Body Frosting Face and Body Glow. I have talked about this since I first started my channel. This is always something that I've always loved. I mainly use it as a body glow, but I also use it to bronze up my face as well. But this is very shimmery. So if you don't like shimmery bronzer on your face, I would just recommend it. Like I have it on today on my décolleté, and I just really love it. Gives my chest a glow and also some color, so I'm not like super pasty white. But it gives, I don't know if you can tell, but it gives my chest a little bit of a glow. And I've always loved this for my décolleté. I've worn it for years, at least since I was in my 30s, if not 20s. I've worn this probably I would say probably in my 30s I started wearing it, because in my 20s I didn't really wear a lot of makeup. But definitely this is the bomb.com. Okay, so I get mine into Tahitian Glow, and it comes with like a puff. If you're curious, it comes with a puff. So you just do like that, and then you put it on your décolleté. You can put it down your neck, however you want to put it, but it's just gives your body a little bit of glow. So it lasts forever. It is a baked bronzer, so it's definitely something that's gonna last. I'll swatch it for you if you want to see what it looks like on the skin. See if I can get a good swatch. That's what it looks like. I don't know if you can tell, but it does have a shimmer. It's not glittery. There's no glitter in it. It just gives your body a little bit of glow. Let's talk about a new favorite that I have on my face today for bronzer, and that is the new Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. This, you guys, I mean, this is expensive too. This one, I want to say, is about $45, and this is $55. So we are doing high end though. But this is the new Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. I wasn't sure how I felt about it at first, because I got the medium, and it's light, but you can build it. So at first I was like, oh no, I don't really like this, because for $55 I have to sit here and work and build it. But actually, I really like that about it. I like that it's buildable, because you can't really make a mistake with it. So I could get medium, or I could go up even to, I think the next shade is tan. But this is what it looks like, you guys. It has a ginormous pan, and it's just a beautiful matte bronzer. And I'm going to put it on the back of my hand so you can see the color. That's how light medium is. So I'm wearing medium, and it's just very light. But I like that, because I can contour my nose with it, contour my cheeks with it, and it just, you can build it up to be a very beautiful color. But I mean, I am wearing it today, and you can see that it does give me a pretty color. So I'm in love with it. I'm glad I picked it up. I wasn't sure about it at first. Took me a little time to kind of figure it out, because it was so light, but I do love it now. So highly recommend this one. Let's talk about my tried and true highlighter that I've talked about forever since I picked it up. That is the Becca, Chloe, and Malika palette, and I am obsessed with this. I love it mainly for the highlight, and that's why I put it in my highlight category. But I mean, if you can see, there's two blushes and a bronzer. But look at my highlight. I almost hit pan on this. That's how much I love it. So I had to mention it as a favorite. If you're gonna hit pan on a highlighter, it's definitely got to be your favorite. So I'm gonna swatch it on the back of my hand. This is what it looks like. I don't know, it gives you a really pretty glow. I don't know if it's showing up, but it gives you a really beautiful glow. So I absolutely love it. This is definitely a favorite highlight. I will probably put this in a project pan one day, because honestly I'm about to hit pan. So love this bronzer. Had to mention it. You know me, I had to mention that bronzer. My second highlight is a new one that I fell in love with, and that is the Jouer. I only have a mini, guys, because this came in a Sephora favorites. These are all so reflective, so I apologize for the shininess. But this is the Jouer, what are they calling it? I think it's called the Powder Highlight, and mine is in Skinny Dip. OMG, I am buying this in the full size when Sephora has a sale. I am totally buying it. It is so beautiful. I'm going to swatch it for you guys. This feels like butter. I'm not even kidding. Can you see that? It feels like butter. I'm going to put it right here. Now, it's going to look a little dark. I don't know if you can see it. Is that a weird swatch? Maybe it is. Let me try to put it somewhere else. That's kind of a weird swatch. Alright. What about right there? It looks a little dark, but I promise you, it like, I don't know. I just love it. It's so buttery. It's so creamy. Maybe I just love the formula, but when I wear this, I get so many compliments on my highlight. I did it like an inner corner highlight, and people are always like, oh my god, what highlight are you wearing? It's the Jouer Skinny Dip. So, I mean, this is gorgeous when I have a tan, but I can still wear it when I don't have a tan. So, I'm in love with it. I definitely want to purchase this in full size. These blushes are my favorite. I am obsessed with them. The reason being is they are so pigmented. So pigmented. I mean, if you're afraid of pigment, don't get these blushes. Alright, if you have dark skin, oh my gosh, this would be so beautiful on you, because I'm telling you guys, this is a very pigmented blush, okay? It is very pigmented. I'm going to swatch it on the back of my hand. So if you have dark skin, you need to pick these blushes up, okay? Look at that. Look at that orange. It is gorgeous, alright? This right here, you can swatch it. You can wear it, because it comes with two. You can do like, dip your brush on one side, or you can swirl them together. So what I'm doing is, I'm showing you what it looks like. Okay, so those are the two in the pan. But you can swirl them together like this. I can get it on my hand. And there you go. It just makes a darker orangey color. So look at my hands. If you have darker skin, I think you will absolutely love these colors. They're so freaking pigmented. I can't even tell you. So if you're curious, this one is in Sephora's Tiger Lily. And I will link these down below if you're curious. But I have Tiger Lily. I have this one, which is in Snapdragon. Again, if you have dark skin, this one is beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Then I have this one, which is Perfect. What does that say? Is that upside down? Peach Blossom. This one is Peach Blossom. Looks like this. And then I also have Sweet Pea, which looks like this. There you go. I'm telling you, there's a couple more. I want to get all of them because I'm that freaking obsessed. Look at those. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Okay, so for palettes, I'm definitely going to say the Urban Decay Naked Honey palette. This is an absolute favorite palette of mine. I love this palette so much. It is amazing. I love the color, the eyeshadow looks I come up with every time I use this palette. It is definitely a winner for me. Maybe you can say better like that. Definitely a winner for me. So this one is a total win. I love the yellows in the center, which are called Honey and Golden. Those are my two favorite shimmers in the palette. And these are just neutrals. You can wear them different ways. You can do it more, you can like glam it up with the yellows, or you could just do like an everyday neutral look. So, and they're so pigmented. I love this palette so much. Definitely a favorite palette of mine. Okay, so for my other eyeshadow palette, I have to say Natasha Denona. I love the formula of Natasha Denona palettes. The mini ones are my absolute favorite, but I also love her $65 palettes. I don't own her $129 palettes, but one day I will. But I do have her I have 2 of the $65 palettes, 1 of the medium, I don't know, I forgot how much that one is, and then the little minis. But I love the mini formula. I don't know, I just honestly love this formula. The shimmers are so like buttery, creamy, and I just can't get enough of these. So love, love, love Natasha Denona formula. So I had to mention those. Alright, so for high-end mascaras, like I said, I picked 2 for each category. So for high-end mascaras, I picked the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I really, really love this one for thickening. So if you're looking for a really good thickening mascara, I would highly recommend this one. It's just the perfect, I love the wand. It's that natural bristle, but I just honestly, I love the wand. It's amazing. I do have a dupe for a drugstore dupe for this. I'm thinking about doing a dupe video. If you guys want to see that, let me know. But the Too Faced Better Than Sex, definitely if you want a thickening mascara like I'm wearing today. I'm actually wearing it today. So if you like how thick my lashes look, I'm wearing the Too Faced Better Than Sex. It is amazing. I love this mascara so, so much. I've repurchased that like a gazillion times. And then for lengthening, I wanted to mention this one. This one is the Benefit Bad Girl Bang Mascara. I like this one for lengthening. This one's definitely not my favorite for thickening. Thick length. So this one I like to mainly do on my bottom lashes. Now it is one of those ones that are like plasticky, which I normally don't like, but for this I do like, because it just really gives my eyelashes length, and I love it. And it doesn't smudge or anything like that. It doesn't get up under my eyes and make a mess. So if you're looking for a good lengthening high-end, I would recommend the Bad Girl Bang by Benefit. This one I really, really do enjoy. Okay. For brows. Alright, so for brows, I like the Benefit Goof Proof, which is this one right here. Honestly, I like the Precisely My Brow as well. Either one of those are really good. It does have like a spoolie, and this one is the Goof Proof, so it has more of the triangular tip. And let me see what color I'm in for reference. I'm in 3, and I'm actually wearing this on my brows today. So if you like the way my brows look, I've been wearing this one lately, the Benefit. Alright, so for giving my brows some fluff to make them look more natural and bushy, I really like a bushy brow. This one was given to me by Heather, and I already repurchased this because I cannot be without this now. It is absolutely my new favorite brow product. So thank you, Heather, for getting me hooked on this brow product, but I will continue to repurchase this. It's my absolute, it has taken the place of my Benefit Gimme Brow. It's taken the place of my Essence, whatever their brow product was. I can't speak. But this is the Lime Crime Bushy Brow. OMG. This, I'm wearing it today. It sets like your lashes, it sets your brows, so it's like hairspray for your brows, but it also thickens them. But look at the wand, you guys. Oh my gosh, look at this wand. It does magical things to your brows. It really does. Like, it makes them feel like you got hairspray in your brows, and it like gives them like this thickening. I don't know, it's like magic. It's so amazing. Like I said, I repurchased this already because Heather sent this to me, and I was like, oh my god, I am hooked. I don't know what kind of magic this is, but this is magical. This is honestly magical. Again, the Lime Crime Bushy Brow, and I will link all these products down below for you guys, so you can definitely check them out if you want. Alright, let's talk about lipsticks. So, I wanted to pick my two favorite colors, which is a red and a dark nude. So, I picked my two favorite colors, formulas for this. So, my favorite red, you guys probably already know this. Go ahead and put it down in the comments before I say it, just to see who got this right. You might be surprised, you might not. I don't know. Persona Cosmetics in Phoenix is my favorite red. Oh my gosh. I would definitely have this in my collection. I'll swatch it for you guys. This is the prettiest red. It's like a fire red. It's kind of like an orangey red. These smell, I don't know, they smell like, what do they smell like? They smell like cake, or no, they smell like frosting. Oh my god, they smell like a bakery. It smells so, they smell like cookies. They just smell edible. I don't know, they smell so good. I want to get they have a nude in this formula, the Persona liquid lipsticks. I love the formula. They do not get dry. They do not get nasty. They're like very creamy. They don't wear all day, but you can reapply. I just love this red, and I mean, there are other reds out there, but this is honestly my favorite red of all time. I will repurchase this and repurchase this. I love it so much. I love the formula so much. So definitely Persona Cosmetics in Phoenix. Okay, for my favorite nude, it was a toss-up between my Anastasia Beverly Hills in Ashton, which you guys know I've talked about that one forever, but I really love the Ofra formula, and I love the Ofra liquid lipsticks, and this one is in Las Olas, and you only can get this one, this color. Now Ulta does carry a lot of different colors, but you only can get Las Olas on the Ofra website. So if you're looking for this warm brown color, you only can get it on Ofra Cosmetics website. Now, let's talk about my favorite glosses. Alright, I picked two in this category because one is more of like a gloss like you would wear like out, and one is more like a treatment. Alright, so for my favorite like gloss that you would dress up an outfit or dress up a makeup look is the Fenty Gloss Bomb. This one is in Sweet Mouth, I think. It's like, it's pretty much like a clear, but it has a little bit of a pink to it, but it's more clear, to be honest with you. I love, oh gosh, these smell so good. They smell amazing. They look so pretty on your lips. They give your lips this wet look. I honestly want to get Fussy, but I haven't picked it up yet. That's my next on my wish list. I want to get Fussy. I just think I really love nudes, and I think it would go really pretty with my nude lipsticks. Alright, so this one is my favorite like lip treatment. I wanted to mention this because I love this for chapped lips. This is Laneige. It's the lip sleeping mask, and I have gotten my kids, my sons, they love this. My son's girlfriend loves this. I love this, and it's not just a sleeping mask. I honestly keep it in my purse, and when my lips feel dry, I will put this on. This smells good as well. It smells a little bit fruity, I would say. Is this the original scent? I'm not really sure. I think there's 3 different scents, or in 3 different colors, but this one, I mean, this lasts you this lasts you forever. So, highly recommend the Laneige lip sleeping mask. If you have dry lips like me, or you wear liquid lipsticks like me, like that's my favorite. If I could choose between a gloss, a bullet, or a liquid, it would definitely be a liquid lipstick, because I like my liquid lipstick, especially when I'm wearing a mask now. Oh my gosh, if I wear a mask, I have to have a liquid lipstick. If I wear a gloss, or if I wear a bullet lipstick, when I take my mask off, it's like smeared everywhere. If I wear a liquid lipstick, when I take my mask off, it's still on. So definitely want to go liquid right now while you're wearing a mask. Alright, last product would be setting spray. I was going to say finishing spray. Setting spray. So I picked a glowy one, my favorite glowy setting spray, and my favorite like long lasting setting spray. So let's go with the long lasting. So I picked the Urban Decay All Nighter. The only one I have in my collection right now is the cherry one, but I've repurchased this one, not the cherry one, but I don't care what scent it is, it doesn't matter. The formula of these make your makeup lasts forever. So this is definitely one I like to take on vacation, so I can set my makeup and not have to worry about how my makeup is going to look while I'm sightseeing or whatever I'm doing. If you have a wedding or anything, I would highly recommend getting the Urban Decay All Nighter. It is the best setting spray as far as making your makeup last. So definitely recommend this. Again, you don't have to get the cherry one. I don't even think they make the cherry one anymore, but this one is the best. Alright, now for glow. If you want a really good glow, I went a little ham on this the first time I used it. This is the Versali Rose Gold Skin Mist. You guys, it has like, I don't know, this is like magical. This is also one of those magical products. It has a little bit of gold, can you see that, like gold flecks in it? They're really small. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but it has like a little bit of gold flecks in it, which is not, you can't see it on your skin, but this is liquid magic or something. I don't know. If you put this on your skin, like I wore it to dinner one night, and my son was like, "Mom, why are you so glowy?" And I was like, "Am I really glowy?" He's like, "Yes, you're very glowy, Mom." And I'm like, "Oh, I just used the Versali setting spray. I guess it is glowy." So I kind of went ham on it, and I didn't realize that you don't need a lot of this product. If you use a lot of this product, you are going to look so dewy that it might be like ridiculous. So I would say if you're going to wear this, just be careful with it, because you can go overboard with this spray. You don't want your husband or your kids saying, "Mom, are you okay? Because you're sweating." You're very glowy, Mom. You're very dewy. So definitely my favorite for a glow setting spray, but just be careful with it, but it will make you glow, I promise. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. This one was a lot funner to me. Funner? Is that a word? This was more fun to me than the drugstore, just because I got to pick two, and, well, I made my own rolls up, but I picked two, and it was just stuff that I really think that are some of my favorite products in my collection that I know I would have, whether I was not a YouTuber or whatever. So if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give me a big thumbs up. It totally helps my channel out, and I would really appreciate it. Leave me a comment. What is something that you definitely have to have in your collection? What is one thing that you have to have, that you've repurchased a million times, that you have to have in your collection? I would love to know what you guys have to say. Love reading your comments. Love chatting with you guys. I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys. Love you. Bye.